Alright class, today we're going to continue the Gilded Age series of videos looking at the section on the rise of industrial America. On the other videos we discussed the causes for the rise of industry post-Civil War, and then we looked at a couple of industries in particular that were seeing a boom during this time period, why they saw a boom, and then supporting figures dealing with that. We do want to look at some of these economic theories that were also prominent during this time period, during the Gilded Age. Looking at Laissez Faire capitalism, what is it, the origins of this, how does this affect the rise of industry, and then some of the social theories that came out of it as well, or came from it, namely social Darwinism and the gospel of wealth. So Laissez Faire capitalism is really the idea behind the fact that government should not be in the business of regulated industries. Laissez Faire capitalism just really means hands off, to let go, and this stems from Adam Smith's 1776 book, The Wealth of Nations. In this book he argues that the government should not regulate business, but businesses should be regulated, and that businesses are regulated by what he termed the invisible hand of the laws of supply and demand. This natural competition would encourage businesses to keep their prices low and offer products at a high quality. This is the justification that most of the industrialists or the captains of industry used during this time period to really justify their business practices, horizontal integration, vertical integration, and to really once again harp on the fact that the government should stay out of the affairs of business. It is something to note, though, that while they were, crusading against the anti-regulatory policies of the government, they did accept federal subsidies. They did accept the protective tariffs that kept the American industries protected from foreign competition. So there's a little bit of speaking out of both sides of their mouth when it comes to laissez-faire capitalism and the role that government had with a relationship with business. Out of this whole idea of laissez-faire capitalism, we saw the term social Darwinism, or this policy of social Darwinism, come into play. Although it offended many, Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection in biology played a role in bolstering this view of economic conservatives. This English social philosopher, a man named Herbert Spencer, took Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest, took his theory of natural selection, and applied it to contemporary society. He said that these ideas that are promoted by Darwin should be applied to the marketplace. Spencer concluded, with applying Darwin's theories of natural selection and survival of the fittest to the marketplace, he concluded that the concentration of wealth is in the hands of the fit, all right, and was a benefit to the entire human race. And this, once again, this kind of prompts up this whole idea of laissez-faire capitalism, that the government shouldn't, support or aid, people, that it should just be this survival of the fittest mentality, just like it is in nature. In fact, going along these lines, I think it was Grover Cleveland who said that the government should support, or sorry, the people should support their government, but the government should not support the people. Kind of, like I said, harping along those lines of, being that social Darwinist, mentality. On the other hand, though, religion started to play a role in more of Americans' lives, and a number of Americans found religion more convincing than social Darwinism in justifying the wealth of successful industrialists and bankers and whatnot. For instance, because he applied the Protestant work ethic, that hard work and material success was signs of God's favor, to both business and personal life, Rockefeller concluded that God gave him my riches. And another one in a popular lecture entitled "The Acres of Diamonds." This Reverend Russell Conwell preached that everyone had a duty to become rich, and so you now also start to see, religion, kind of make its way into this idea or these stances on, all right, how or why are some people rich or why are some people poor. We have social theories and we also have religious theories as well. Andrew Carnegie, he brought religion into it with a different spin. He coined the term the gospel of wealth. And in this article entitled Wealth or the Gospel of Wealth, Carnegie argued that the wealthy had a God-given responsibility to carry out projects of civic philanthropy for the benefit of society. You have all this money. It is your God-given duty to try to use that money to better society, better those lives around you. So, true to form, Carnegie distributed over $350 million of his fortune to support the buildings of libraries, universities, and other, various public institutions. In the next series, we will look at technology, and we'll look at the impact of industrialization on American society during the Gilded Age. Thanks for watching.